Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be doing a pot tour. I've seen a couple YouTubers do this, kind of just showing off all the various pots and stuff, their cash pose, and the plants that are planted in them. I do have a houseplant tour that I did a few weeks ago, and I'll link that up in the cards, so you can check that out. This is just going to be looking more at the cash pose, the pots that I have these plants in, rather than the plants themselves. I mean, the plants will be featured because obviously there are plants in these pots. But yeah, stay tuned and check out where I got little pots like this. I actually don't know where I got this one. My sister got this, and I don't know where she bought it from. So we're off to a good start. So we're actually going to start with the Hoyas because people have been asking about my Hoya planters from the last video where I featured all of my Hoyas in my Hoya collection. I'll post the link to that up in the cards. But this one that my Hoya elliptica is in, and its twin over here that the obtusifolia is in, I got these at, I think, Marshall's? No, it can't be Marshall's. Maybe I got them from Amazon. It was a while ago that I got these. Either from Marshall's or Amazon. If they were from Amazon, I will post the link to them in the description below. They're not affiliate links. I haven't set up an affiliate link account. I should probably get on that. But yeah, so those two were either from Amazon or Marshall's, and Marshall's is really going to be a theme for a lot of these pots. I get a lot of stuff from like Marshall's Home Sense winners. So next we have this one, which has my Callistophylla in it, and this one over here, which has my Mathilde, and they're both the same. And I got these from Amazon as well. I know I got these ones from Amazon. I think they're my most recent ones. So I'll post the link to those in the description below. And I really like them. They're kind of small, but luckily Hoyas like to be root bound, so they don't really mind being in that small container. In the middle I have this one. It's kind of hard to see because it's backlit. I have this one up here, and I've got that one there, which is the only green one in this hanging section of white and black. I wish it was white, but I couldn't find another white one. This is my Hoya Numeriorities, which is blooming, as it always is, and my Hoya Hindu rope. And those I got also from Marshall's, both of them. So then I have these big ones that my Hoya Carnosa and my Crimson Queen are in, and I absolutely love these big, deep hangers. They're pretty big, and they have this nice circle on the bottom, so I could even like double them up and hang that one on the bottom of this one, which I had at the other house. But I got these from Michael's, and I wish I had bought more of them because it was kind of like it was a few years ago, and it was like their end of the season clearance stuff, and I got them for, I think, 40 bucks each. And then I've never seen them since. And they're like some of the best hanging planters that I've had. I wish I had way more of them. So in the window, we've also got this variegated string of hearts, which looks like it really needs to be watered. And it's just in terracotta on a little terracotta plate, and I made this little thing to hang it on. I have a lot of my plants in terracotta. I just really like the orange look of the terracotta. Orange and white seem to be my themes. I've also got this, it's my, what's it called? My Spanish moss, and it's just hanging on a rope. I gotta water that too sometime. So down here in the windowsill, I have these two planters. They're just little ones. They have my dying, what are those called? Ficus triangularises in them. These are about the 7th and the 8th one of these that I've had. They're only like a couple bucks each, but they just keep dying. I can't keep them, but I really like them. And I wish that they would just smarten up. But the pots that they're in, these white pots, are from a local nursery. I think it's called Sheridan. I think Sheridan is where I got them. They're really old. They're some of my oldest pots that I have. So I've had them for quite a while. Over here, I've got a jade and some succulents, just in some terracotta. And then I have this Ficus benjamina in this cash po. It's not in anything, so it's planted directly in the cash po. But I got this at Value Village. I just really liked the little like leaf symbol on it. It's a nice green and a white. I really like that one. So if we move down to this dresser where a lot of my plants are, I think most of my plants are on this dresser. A lot of these rubber plants I have in terracotta, just because I find that it's really helpful in wicking away the water, because I've overwatered these many times before and they don't really like it. This one in the middle isn't in terracotta, it's in like a concrete kind of planter. I'm not sure where I got that. I think it was one of my mom's. But it'll go into terracotta come the spring. This right here is my Alocasia lauterbachyiana. It's dead, and I'm not sure. Well, it's February, so I'm not sure if it'll come back in a couple months or what. But this little white pot right here I got at Canadian Tire a while ago. I really like it. I don't know. It's just a plain white pot, but it's pretty nice. So over here, oh, by the way, these are pink princess cuttings from my sister's plant. My plant died. My pink princess that I featured in all those videos, it died over the course of a week. I had some water issues and all of my philodendrons and my monsteras died in that week. So it was a pretty traumatic week. So I took some cuttings of my sister's plant that I'm rooting up, and they're rooting up pretty good. It's been like about a week since I've cut those. So let's just move those out of the way. So I have this, these are cuttings from my Satin Pothos, and they're in this pot with these little feet. I really like this pot. I like the little textured grooves and everything. And this pot, and I think I have a bigger one that's similar to this, they're from the Great Canadian Superstore. It's kind of an expensive place to buy pots in Canada, but they have some really nice ones. And sometimes they have sales, so that's nice. I have a lot of these white pots. They're just like a generic dimpled white pot, and I got them all at Walmart for like $5. So I have a whole bunch of those. And they're just kind of like a beginner pot that I keep things in until I can like find a nice pot to put the new plants in. Back there I have a cylindrica that's in the same pot that Satin Pothos was in. And then I have this pot right here, which is actually, I think, one of my sister's pots, because I didn't buy this. I don't know where it's from, but it has those lines in it. They're like a yellowy line. I don't know, pretty nice. So this one is a pot that my sister Christine got me for my birthday, I think last year, or maybe it was just in the summer, I don't remember. But it has a bee on it. She got it because I've got a bee tattoo on my arm. So I really like bees, and she just thought it would be cute. So I have this one here. I've got a red twist, pepperoni red twist in there right now. There's another one of those white generic pots from Walmart. Terracotta for these succulents. Then this, this pot is my mom's pot. I think we got it from Marshall's or Home Sense, one of those places. I don't really like it, but this is a Philodendron dragontail, I think Philodendron. And I just thought it was kind of perfect because it's like, it looks like an egg, like a scaled egg, and put the dragontail in it. Eventually this is gonna go into something a lot bigger, probably just like a terracotta pot or something, because this is gonna get pretty huge. So back here we have this cement pot, which was one of the first cash pos that I bought. It has these nice little handles on it, and this is the smaller one. There's a bigger one as well that my oldest pothos is in, and I got those from Home Sense years and years ago. They weren't in like the pot aisle. I think they're like, you know, you can just put whatever you want in them, and I chose plants. Back here there's a you know, it's one of those jasmine. It's a jasmine, Madagascar jasmine, I think, and it's just in like the Costa pot that it came in. You know, it's like a white boring pot. I'm not sure if it's gonna live or not. It hasn't been doing too well, so I'm just kind of leaving it in there for now, and then if it does live and need to be repotted, I'll put it into something different. Back there is kind of the similar thing. This begonia came in that Costa pot. I just left it in there for now because I'm running out of pots. I don't really have anything to pot some of these things in, which you can tell from this Chelsea, which is still just in its plastic hanging pot. I gotta put that in something. I also got this from Value Village. Oh no, actually from Restore, I think. It's a cute little pot. It's not glazed though, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't planted anything in it because, you know, there's no drainage hole, and it would be kind of a hassle to kind of keep that from leaking water because I don't think it's sealed. But I really like it, and I was thinking maybe of putting like a fern or something in there. I'll have to figure that out. So when we move over here, we've got a Monstera. This is a new Monstera. My big one died in that horrible watering accident that killed all of my Monsteras and Philodendrons. And yeah, so it's in that same pot as those small ones that I got from the superstore. So this one must have been on sale because I only ever buy pots there if they're on sale. This is a Skindapsus Moonglow, or yeah, Skindapsus Moonglow. And it's just in the regular Costa pot that it came in. Down here I have this Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess, and it's just in a big plastic pot right now. I just got this a few months ago, like the plant, and I just needed something for it to sit in, so I just pulled out this plastic white pot because I like a lot of white pots. So eventually that'll get something better. It'll get an upgrade. I'd like to have it hanging like most of my other Hoyas, but we'll see. So back here, this is the remnants of my Monstera Dubia, which is pretty much the only Monstera plant that survived that watering catastrophe. And it's in this cute little like pink and white pot that has a little wooden stand. I'm not sure where I got that from. Probably from Marshall's or HomeSense. That's probably where it is. I know my sister has one of these too. We bought them together. They're just a cute little sturdy pot. So back here, we have my ZZs, my ZZ Raven and my ZZ Zenzi. And these are in some pots with stands. So this one, I'm pretty sure I also got from HomeSense. And this one is also from HomeSense, but this was my sister's pot, I think. I stole it from her because I needed an extra one. This one is from a nursery called Vandermeer, which is sort of in the area. I got this years ago. My orchid was in there for a long time. It's just a black pot with these like strange grooves on it. Yeah. So over here we've got this pink and white pot that this Pothos Enjoy or Pearls and Jade is in. I'm not sure where I got that. It's not my pot. It's my sister's pot. Again, it's another that I pilfered from her collection because I was running out of pots. And similarly, this white pot that this Adansonii is in is the same as that Crimson Princess. I just needed something to throw it in for the time being, and I had that one empty. Over here, I've got some terracotta pots. This old like rustic terracotta pot and some regular orange ones. No big deal, just terracotta. So over here, this is my mom's croton that I'm keeping over winter. It dropped like half of its leaves, but usually it does a lot better in the summer. And it's in this big white pot that I got from like a Winners or a HomeSense. And originally I bought it because we had a lemon tree that was in here, but the lemon tree has since died. So then we have my fiddle leaf fig tree right here. And it's got this concrete planter. It's planted directly into the concrete planter, and it's got these little legs on it. This was one of the first big pots that I bought, and it was from HomeSense as well. And I have this little bee thing that I have hanging off there. I think he's so cute. Above that, we have my Cebu Blue Pothos, which I just put up here in this macrame hanging thing. And this pot, I'm not sure where I got this pot from. Probably from Marshall's or HomeSense. I had a couple of these. They're like big and round and heavy, and they come with like a hanging string, but they're like so heavy that, I don't know. I'm a little worried that it's gonna fall right out of there someday. So over here we have my ferns. I have this fern, which I don't know the name of, in this round pot. I really like these little round terracotta pots. So it's made from the same clay as terracotta, and I got these at Vandermeer, which is a local nursery in Ajax. And then I have this one, which I really like too. It's on feet, but it's a little unstable. The feet are kind of small. And I got this one at Superstore. It was on sale, the Great Canadian Superstore. I just like the color because it's that terracotta color, but it's like not a terracotta pot. Over here, there's a beehive or honeycomb shaped white pot, and it's ceramic, I think, or glass. And it was a cookie jar, actually, that I got from Winners or Marshall's or something like that. I have a few of those, and I just took it out and put a plant in it so that I stop eating cookies. Up here, all these little things are just in like little terracotta. I just keep most of my cactuses and succulents in terracotta so I don't drown them. Okay, so over here, we don't really have anything special. I would like to get all of the plants on this one in like the same kind of pot, something like nice and unique looking, but right now, this Tetrasperma and this Cebu Blue that I'm growing on a pole are just in terracotta, along with this Satin Pothos. This Exotica is in like, I don't know, it's like a gray. I don't think this is my pot. I don't know where this pot came from. It just showed up one day and I put a pot in it, or I put a plant in it. I really like this plant though. I do really like this pot though, that one of my whale fins is in. I've got this whale fin and this whale fin. I would like to get a second one of these to put this whale fin in that as well. I really like round pots apparently. I just think that round pot with that snake plant looks really good. Over here we got Denathrius cruising around. Hello. Up here, I just have these in those generic white pots from Walmart. Those are just pothos that I have sitting up there. I don't mind the white pots up there. You know, looks good, looks sharp. The only plant I have over here is this Hoya pubicalyx, and that's because it was being, quarantined because it had mealybugs on it. But it's in another one of these round terracotta pots from Vandermeer, and I just have it sitting on this. This came with some other pot that I have. Just have it sitting on there. I've also got this pothos up here in this hanging pot. I got this hanging pot at like Marshall's or Winners or something like that. It's not my favorite pot only because the inside of this rusts when there's water sitting in it, and yeah, it's not that healthy, but I just have it up there until I can find something better for this area right here. So in my bedroom, this pothos that I have in this corner is in the other concrete planter that I got from Marshall's or Winners, and it's got handles on it somewhere there and on the other side. And this has been in this pot for like 5 or 6 years or something. It just constantly keeps growing. I snip it back, I put the cuttings back in, and I've created this big bushy pothos. Down here I have my snake plants just in some terracotta, some big terracotta. I needed something big to put these in, and it was the cheapest option, so just put those in there. And then up here, this is another terracotta. It's like a rustic one, but it's outgrowing this pot, so this will probably have to go in something else in the spring. This was another one of those cookie jars. It's got the same honeycomb pattern, and I really like this one. I don't know why, because it's just a plain concrete cylinder, but I think the fact that it's like long and tall, I don't know, it's just a plain concrete cylinder pot, but I like it. Okay. I used to have my Aurelia in this before it died. I don't know where I got this from. I have no clue. It's been around for a while. Then over here, I've got my Mycans, which is pretty sad looking, and it's, oh, something just fell off of it. And it's in another one of these honeycomb shaped cookie jars that I turned into a cash po. And over here we've got Diomedes swimming around. Where's Diomedes? Where is he? Oh, right there. Diomedes swimming around. And I just got this tank and this beta from Ferns for my birthday, so I have 3 tanks now. This guy I named Achilles. Pretty nice. So yeah, that is my pot collection right now. It's not the most exciting pot collection. Most of the stuff are just like in terracotta or from like stuff that I found at Home Sense or Winners or something like that. I have been wanting to get some more like, I don't know, fancier pots, I guess. Maybe this summer I'll try and find like a local pot store or something. I mean, not that kind of pot. I know where those stores are, but like like a regular pot ceramic store and get some nice ceramic pieces, invest in an artist, a local artist or something like that. Or you know what, maybe I'll just get a kiln and make my own pots, because I have hyperfixation and might as well get into pot making because I've done pretty much everything else. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for similar content. On Mondays, I post videos about houseplants. And on Fridays, I also post videos about houseplants, and reading, writing, photography, art, and any other generic interests of mine. As always, you can find my social media links in the description below. Also, you can find links to H&H Games, the board game company I've helped create, and our debut board game, Season of Heroes. You can also find the Amazon links to my fantasy series, A Chronicle of Crowns. Thanks for watching, bye!